Hi, it's me yet again. I'm doing a video blog. Okay, so my last entry was really negative, angry. Sorry, I'm trying to get ready because I'm going out. It was very negative, angry, and yeah, I do feel that way, but I'm going stir crazy in this house. I feel like I'm in the goddamn Amityville horror or some crazy horror movie and shit's gonna jump out and get me and there are newborn rabbits and there's a crazy lady who lives here and a dog that won't listen to a goddamn thing. I feel like I'm in a John Candy movie, but there's no way I could be John Candy because I'm too fucking thin. So, hold on, I have to get. This is where the bathroom is. I get out of breath going to the bathroom in this house. That sounds really bad, and I apologize for that. Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm having anxiety about. Isn't this lovely? My videos used to be so entertaining. People still ask me about that video of me running on the treadmill, smoking cigarettes, and drinking a Coke. But, yeah, my videos went from entertaining things like that to watching me put on deodorant. But hygiene is essential. Um, Not that I know a shit about hygiene. Anyways, I'm going totally crazy in this house. Totally. Totally crazy. Because it's huge. Here. This is the bedroom. I know you can't see because my colossal head is in the way. But this is the bedroom. It's the size, the bedroom by itself, including the bathroom, is the size of my place where I live, where I usually record these videos. And so, and this is just one bedroom. There are four, and an office, and a bunch of animals, and a giant living room, and a pool that's enormous, which I'm not taking a laptop near a pool because I'm smarter than that. But being in this house, and unfortunately, okay, I had assumed that if I had guests over, it would make things better. All it did was make me more crazy, which I didn't think was possible. I'm pretty fucking crazy. But that just creeped me out. Anyways, I'm just getting my normal anxieties that I always get before I leave. Oh, and someone apparently thought that when I said in the entry, will people even miss me? That I was contemplating suicide? No, I'm not contemplating suicide. I was just wondering that after I'm gone, because of how busy everyone is, will will people even notice my absence? Will people notice that I'm not around to do things with anymore? And I believe no, because they don't really seem to do things with me that often when I'm here. So I mean, that's what that whole thing. There's no suicide. You're not gonna read some comment, some entry from my little brother saying Justin killed himself. Not that I'm making fun of suicide. Suicide is a horrible thing. Don't do it. But you know, I'm not depressed. I'm just depressed. I'm too in my head. You know, I used to have so much guilt and carry so much weight around about Adam. And I don't have that anymore. And so, I mean, I've been sleeping very well. Because I haven't slept very well in a long time because you know, um, suppressed my feelings about Adam so it would come up in the middle of the night. Apparently, my roommate in Paris said that I said Adam's name quite a bit while I was in Paris, aside from Joe's. How fucking obnoxious is that? You're in bed, there's a guy who you don't really know next to you screaming, apparently, and it was in French. So I'm like, oh, blah, 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 Adam. Oh, je te manque, oh, Adam. What the fuck is that about? I cannot believe he did not take a goddamn pillow and I knocked over the laptop. I cannot believe he didn't take a goddamn pillow and just smother my face. Because I would have. Had I not been, sleeping from all the amazing amount of intoxication I did in Paris. I don't know. I don't have all the drama that I've cultivated here in living in this place for the last 4 years. Because I came back from Chicago. Oh, maybe it was longer than that. 2005 years? Something like that. 4 or 5 years. All the drama that I've cultivated in that time, if it hadn't been dead and buried, it's getting there now. The relationships that weren't meant to go on, the things that the people that don't, I don't want to say they don't matter, but they're no longer a part of my life. And, that's hard because there are some people like my friend Rosie who I don't really want to let go, but, I haven't talked to her in a long time. And Chris, my best friend Chris, just moved away to Iowa, and he's been like a big brother to me for 10 years, All those things are kind of ending, and without any effort from me. And then there are relationships that are just beginning that are going to have to, stand up to this test. The recent meeting all my family stuff, which has been very trying for me. I mean, all of my preconceived notions about family and how I dislike family and this, and that have been completely turned upside down by meeting these wonderful people that I'm related to by blood that I don't want to kill every time I see them. And, those relationships are new. I mean, over the course of my lifetime, you have your relationships with your family and the dynamics change and are so subtle throughout the course of life that, it'll be very interesting to see how this change of me moving to Southern California, just outside of Los Angeles, is going to affect those. And then there are the friendships that, have kind of been built. Lindsay and Nikki, they've been good friends of mine for years now. What is going to happen with them? And and Adam, once again, there's that. He comes back in my life right when I'm about to leave. I'm I'm not going to try and read anything into it, but well, you should know me better than to believe that statement. Um, I don't know. I can't imagine not seeing a lot of these people again. I always had faith that I would see people again, that the important people would come back into my life and that they would be there. But I don't know if I believe that anymore. I don't know if I believe that it's all connected. Who knows? Can't spend all my life going, what if and what about this? I made a decision, like I always do, to leave and go and make a new life for myself yet again. I'm so tired of it. But I can't stay here. I'm bored as fucking tears here. And this house is the embodiment, is the goal of what everybody wants in this area. They want a gorgeous big house So big that you could live with someone and never fucking see them because there's so much space. Yes, I love you. Go to your room and don't come out until I've gone into my room. And you stay on this side of the house and we'll use this side of the staircase and you use the back staircase and we never. This isn't life. I'll go crazy if I stay here. Who's to say I haven't already gone crazy? This isn't for me. The life of a housewife. I've always known that I would never have a normal life. I never wanted a house. I never wanted children. I never even really wanted to get married. Those were never stories that I told myself. And now that they're becoming realities, my reasons for not wanting them have become clear. I don't want to get married, not because I'm gay, and because I never thought that that would happen, but because I just don't believe that I could trust someone enough and be selfless enough to be a good husband. I couldn't do that. I wouldn't be good at that. I'm too much of an independent person. I can have relationships. I can have tempestuous, stormy relationships. Much like a marriage, I've heard. But marriage, houses, stability. In science, they believe in the concept of homeostasis, that everything creates an inner stability within itself. I think that I'm the opposite of that. I think I'm transiostasis, if there is such a word. Well, there is now. I remember being told by my English teacher, use a word 3 times correctly in a sentence and it becomes a new word. So my transiostasis means that I won't ever have this. And I think I'm okay with that. It means that everything in my life will probably be fleeting. It means that everything will be temporary. But everything is. I think that's something that people need to learn. Is that nothing lasts forever. Nothing remains the same. Everything changes. And sometimes you have to get used to that change. Look at my hair. I had beautiful, gorgeous, long blonde hair that I loved and was my favorite thing about myself. How pathetic is it that my hairdo was my favorite thing about myself? So I pulled a Delilah, chopped it all off, not really knowing why. Now I have to find a new favorite thing about myself. And maybe that favorite thing is my transiostasis.